Meghan Markle has been suggesting for some time that she's going to share her life story in a book. However, there are rumors from PR sources that it won't just be a regular memoir. Instead, it might be a story criticizing the royal family, and it could involve details about her upcoming divorce from Prince Harry. He is getting ready to come back to social media and is all set to generate more attention. A.R. Emanuel, the talent agent at WME, will be in charge of promoting his return. He understands that being bold and straightforward will get her what she wants and that she's willing to take drastic actions once she gets married. She wants to make a big impact on the internet. According to a source from Benjamin Smallbrook on Quora, Ari Emanuel is aware that the book will become headline news globally for months if it reveals the reasons behind their divorce. There's no doubt about it. Harry will be criticized or blamed publicly. Meghan is aware that the competition among the world's top publishers will result in her receiving at least a $100 million advance. This is going to be a huge business deal, and WME will be taking the lead. Some people are speculating that she joined them specifically for this major project. WME was never given the task of getting her back into acting, contrary to what many believed was her plan. That was never part of the plan. Benjamin raised the question, what does this mean for the spare? Harry isn't feeling confident. He must be worried about what Meghan will reveal. There are numerous rumors circulating in California about Harry staying at various hotels to avoid her. The source discloses that announcing the divorce before the book's release will finalize the arrangement. She needs to disclose Harry's reported mood swings and his acknowledged use of drugs. She is required to identify the royal family member who questioned her about Archie's skin color. Of course, we are aware that she will provide her own version of the truth. Additionally, another source on Blind Item discloses that intelligence agencies were interested in Harry and Meghan. They confirmed that Meghan's writing a book, but she connected with a ghostwriter named OS. The symbol OS is predicted by many royal fans to be a reference to the Om Skabi. Meghan's spokesperson mentioned that the US and the UK are both part of the Five Eyes, which is the most powerful global intelligence gathering association in history. This alliance is known for bypassing individual countries' laws regarding domestic surveillance. The Five Eyes countries, including the US and the UK, engage in mutual spying on one another. They have been involved in intelligence gathering from the beginning. The UK needs to conduct surveillance on Meghan, who is a US citizen, while the US has to keep tabs on Harry, a British citizen. The Royal Prince UK intelligence services can truthfully assert that they have never spied on Harry. She has been using that as leverage over him for years, and if he ever ends the relationship, she could reveal sensitive information about him. It wouldn't be unexpected. An expert has cautioned that Meghan's upcoming memoir could harm her career. Publishers are likely to seek intriguing gossip to make the book more compelling to readers. He mentioned that Meghan will face numerous challenging questions while writing her book, such as, what is King Charles truly like? Once that information is published, there will be no way to undo it. This could potentially be a career-breaking move. He also suggested that Meghan's memoir might spark a fresh wave of controversy in her ongoing feud with the royal family. An other side on September 25th, an announcement regarding Archie partnering with an organization to introduce a political empowerment program in the U.S. was swiftly taken down or removed. Meghan's PR company recently announced that the Archie Foundation is broadening its support for Afghan refugees by forming a new partnership with Mena's List. Previously, the couple visited Liberty Village, a transition hub for 11,000 refugees, and made donations to 4 charities dedicated to supporting Afghan families. The wording here is vague and misleading, making it appear as if Rachel, likely referring to Meghan, assuming a reference to her birth name, is the sole contributor to helping 11,000 refugees and supporting the charities. Donating a small amount doesn't necessarily equate to being a significant partner in the cause. Details of their monetary donations are consistently vague, and their roles are often portrayed as partners rather than initiators. The announcement of Archie's contribution of feminine hygiene products to Jinko came shortly after the removal of the post about the political project with Mena's List. This ginkgo announcement seemed conveniently timed, possibly to divert attention from the news about the Harlem school exploitation. I'm curious if Meghan is gearing up for a comeback in paid philanthropy and public relations awards. However, Mina List denied any collaboration or contribution from Meghan, leading Archewell to delete its false announcement. The same situation occurred with the Ginkgo Foundation. It's interesting that the Mina List website doesn't mention anything about Archewell. They seem lacking in the credentials to engage in anything political or empowering. They don't even seem capable of empowering themselves. They lack the credibility and financial resources to be taken seriously, yet they continue to use titles to involve themselves in political causes. Remember the Kennedy Award that they essentially purchased for themselves. People paid up to $1 million for a table, but the Harkles arrived an hour late and left as soon as possible, so there was no meet and greet and no socializing with wealthy attendees. Meghan only seems interested in being photographed with famous individuals, not with lesser-known affluent individuals, and that seems to have played a significant role in her decline. Being rude to wealthy individuals is never a good idea. Following the British royal family news, it was revealed that immediately after their Invictus Games, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are being cautioned that the real world isn't tolerant of failures. Richard Fitzwilliams wrote in Express.co.uk that the individuals considered as royal traitors should bear in mind that the high-stakes players they aspire to be associated with don't tolerate fools or failures. The Sussexes turned the games into their personal red carpet affair last week, with their photographer Meghan Harriman capturing every smile, blown kiss, and hug for glossy mementos. While this may serve well for the fame-hungry couple, critics are concerned about Harry and Meghan's takeover of an event meant to honor deserving servicemen and women. Fitzwilliams is accurate in asserting that the Markles are their own worst enemies, and Harry's image is tarnished due to his own behavior. The Sussexes appear unpredictable, resentful, and unreliable. The objective for Harry as he approaches his 40th year should be to discover freedom through a more constructive approach, in essence, to strive for improvement or at the very least, exhibit an effort to do so. And Meghan Markle not afraid to use star power against Prince Harry. Meghan Markle has reportedly chosen to prioritize her career over her life with Prince Harry and their children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, according to an expert. While Meghan is aiming for a Hollywood comeback, Harry is inclined to stay at home with their kids, as he doesn't share the same vision for a high-profile career. Royal biographer Emily Andrews, discussing Meghan's career plans, mentioned to Woman magazine that the Sussexes might be moving towards separate brand pursuits and could already be leading somewhat separate lives. Meghan wants to transition from her role as a duchess and establish her own global brand, Andrews said. Meghan has recently signed a deal with Hollywood talent agency William Morris Endeavor. On the other hand, Harry, who prefers a more private life, would find contentment staying at home with the children and engaging in charity work. However, this doesn't align with Meghan's current aspirations.